Peloton Magazine's Summer Gear Guide is back with more of the best gear for your summer adventures. Last week we looked at bikes from KHS and Chinelli, along with shoes from Louis Garneau and Laser's lightest helmet. This week it's a new gravel wheel from Irwin, ultralight Team Edition pedals from XPEDO, and a hitch mount rack from Saris that makes accessing your trunk a breeze. But first, it's a new bike from Scott, the disc foil that truly earns its premium designation. The first thing to know about the Scott foil is this: Matt Heyman won Paris-Roubaix in 2016 on the rim brake version. Yep, this Aero bike conquered the cobblestones. It all starts up front with the Synchros integrated cockpit shaving 6 easy watts of drag. The rest of the bike's tube shapes are the beefy truncated airfoils and dropped seat stays we're used to seeing on Aero bikes, but with significant time spent ensuring those shapes are still comfortable, and they are. Then Scott gives the disc foil clearance for 30mm tires. It's certainly in the conversation as the most comfy and best handling full gas Aero race bike money can buy. According to Scott, disc brakes alone require an extra 3 watts to push versus rim brakes, but Scott was having none of that. A special shroud on the disc plus new through axles earned those 3 watts back. Add to all these features the bike's lightweight, the disc frame is just 40 grams heavier than the rim frame, and its drivetrain stiffness, and the Scott foil is much more than your standard Aero bike. It's an all-rounder that happens to be stunningly fast at speed. With Scott's premium build, Zip 303 NSW wheels, and Dura-Ace Di2, there is nothing to upgrade on this bike, but it does push the price tag to $12,000. Irwin Wheels is coming on strong with an impressive lineup, and the new AMG X is our favorite so far. It's quite literally the perfect gravel riding wheel. At 35mm deep with an internal width of 24mm and a hookless bead system, these carbon clinchers are designed specifically for the high volume and low pressures gravel and adventure riding demands. With Irwin's 6-pawl hubs spinning on enduro bearings, SAPM D-Light spokes, and asymmetric rim profiles, these wheels have the durability tough gravel riding demands, yet at 1,530 grams, they don't hold you back when the gravel riding involves serious elevation gain like it usually does, whether riding the big climbs of the Peloton gravel mob in Southern California or the endless rollers of dirty Kansas. The AMG X comes tubeless ready out of the box with tubeless rim tape pre-installed and tubeless ready valve stems. These disc brake wheels use the center lock standard and can easily be converted to any popular through axle or quick release, as well as SRAM's XD driver if one buy is your thing. There's another feature of these Irwin wheels that makes them ideal for the challenges of gravel. At $1,550, the Irwin AMG X are hundreds less than most competitors' wheels. XPEDO has long made some of the best and perhaps most overlooked pedals. Its latest offering, the Thrust 8 Team Edition, may change that. It's based on the original Thrust 8 tie pedal. The Thrust 8 tie weighs just 170 grams with its tie spindle and carbon injection molded body. Using a look-style entry, they will immediately feel familiar to the majority of riders, and thanks to 3 cartridge bearings per spindle, the action is almost frictionless and the durability among the best we've ridden. They offer a large platform for power transfer and a stable pedal cleat interface. XPEDO uses cleats that are incredibly easy to walk in thanks to well-placed rubber grippers, and offers 2 styles, 6 degrees of float or the fixed style, which the pros prefer. Speaking of pros, the Team Edition is more than just a white body and cool blue anodized highlights. The spring itself is 30% stronger for super positive engagement at any wattage. You can see Novo Nordisk, Elevate KHS, and BH Burgo on these pedals. Want to ride like the pros? The XPEDO Thrust 8 Team Edition costs $249 and comes with a 180-pound rider limit, so you better eat like the pros too. When we first got the new Saris Glide EX4 bike rack, we were skeptical. We've always gravitated to tray mount racks when using a hitch mount system. The Glide EX4 is a hanging style rack, but unlike any other we have ever used. First off, it eliminates the swinging and rattling that plague most hanging hitch mounts with the best ratchet strap setup we've seen, including down tube straps to reduce movement. It's got integrated locks as well, rack to car and bikes to rack, making quick stops on the road less stressful. But the game changer is the 4-bar linkage system. Even fully loaded, simply grab the handle, hit the button, and the entire rack, bikes and all, tilts down away from the tailgate, allowing easy access to the back of your car or truck. What's truly impressive is the effort to lower and raise the rack is very easy, with or without a load of bikes. The Glide EX4 keeps the bike weight supported by the rack and centered, meaning you don't need to pull the bike's weight to reset the rack for driving. It's leverage magic. At 37 pounds, the rack itself is also lighter than most other high-end hitch mount solutions when you need to take it off the car. Of course, with black, blue, and bronze color options, your car may actually look better with the Saris Glide EX4 in place. Stay tuned to PelotonMagazine.com for more stories on the latest gear, as well as cycling travel and culture, and the personalities that make this sport so special. To get your own subscription to Peloton, head to PelotonShop.com. With our latest premium, you get a 2-year subscription to Peloton Print and Digital, as well as a Silca Pista Floor Pump in Peloton's signature blue for just $125. We'll see you back here soon with our 2018 Summer Gear Guide.